where it is overcast. It's very overcast. We're supposed to have a very humid day today, and so far it is quite humid in here. Good morning. Just waiting for. There it is. Good morning. Good morning. Right. Okay. So for those on YouTube, I'm sorry I have to wait a little bit for Facebook to do its thing. But yes, we have a very, very special day today. Very, very special day where we have the Mercury Cazimi. So the Mercury exactly conjunct the Sun and in Pisces. So we are allowing that imagination to create dreams that because of the Saturn inclusion in this, we are able to build uh, solid foundations to this reality. Hello, good morning, Alicia. How are you? Good morning, Kathy. How are you? Yeah, big day today, ladies. Big day, and gents, if there's any gents here. But yeah, so there's a couple of things happening today. Well, yeah, there's a couple of things I'd like to talk about happening today. All right, so as I've just been blubbering on about, we have the Mercury Cazimi. Hello, Deb. Oh, sending all my healing to you. So yeah, all right, okay. Round this Pisces stuff. Good morning, Heather. This Pisces stuff has my words escaping me very quickly, but I will try to remain succinct, but yeah, no, maybe not. All right, today. Now, the moon is still in Libra, and right now it is conjunct that south node that I've been talking about. And the south node being a place, that we want to release things. It drains us. We've been there, done that, let it go. All right, now with it being the moon being in Libra, like yesterday, I was talking. Good morning, Susan. Yesterday, I was talking about us creating boundaries and saying no when we would have had the possibility of saying yes. Good morning, Louise. I know Mick said to me this morning that he realized that he had done that. He wanted to say no, but he was swayed into saying yes. And he realized he ended up doing something that he didn't want to be doing. And he said, today, is it still relevant? And I'm like, yes, it's still relevant. So you still have a chance to say no, thank you, or thanks for the invitation, but I'm busy, or create a way where you can create these boundaries. Like, what does your vessel look like? All right, in Denise Duffield Thomas, she talks about having a vessel to contain, waters, our emotions are like water, but our thoughts are also like that at this time. So our thoughts and boundaries create a vessel within yourself. I often talk about the bubble, or creating an outfit, or it's your imagination is everything right now. Okay, Mercury in Pisces, the dream space conjunct the sun, which is shining its light on our subconscious reality, our dreamscape, our intuition, our psychic ability, our empathy, you know, our escapist tendencies. The 12th house is also institutions like hospitals, all right? So maybe unknown diagnosis. Hygeia is on the ascendant. Hygeia is rising over the horizon right now. So our mental health and well-being could be, good morning, Kath. Our mental health could be in the limelight right now, so very much pay attention to what your thoughts are doing. So, excuse me. So the Kazemi, which is all right. So I can't really show you, but if you have a look, so an inferior one is when Mercury is conjunct the Sun, but the Earth is in between. All right, so that's an inferior conjunction. All right, so Mercury is still conjunct the Sun, but Earth is sort of doing its thing. All right, so a superior one is when the Sun and Mercury are opposing Earth and they are conjunct. All right, so good morning, Jay. So a superior conjunction, obviously, by the sounds of it, it is better. There is nothing blocking it. So that 17 seconds that we have of amazing insight is between 11:30 and 4:30, all right? Because there's only 17 seconds on either side. And so it's not 1 degree and 17 seconds. All right. So between 11:30 and 4:30 a.m. tomorrow. All right. That was very specific because otherwise it sounds like this afternoon and that's not right. So between 11:30 today, the exact Cazimi is at 7:16. All right. So if you could meditate or journal or sit and contemplate your navel at that time, that would be amazing. But that does go through till 4:30 a.m. tomorrow. Now, I was also talking about the Sun Cazimi Saturn is at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, so such powerful timing right now. All right, so at the end of the words today, I wrote, um, plan for those castles in the sky and believe that you can do it. Now, castles in the sky literally means having visionary thinking with solid foundations, and that is the summary of what we've got right now. All right, visionary thinking with solid foundations. All right, so I know for myself, Monday night, my Monday night people, I was telling them that I had a realization that the way that I had been doing things wasn't working. Therefore, I was restructuring back to a way that was in alignment with what I wanted to achieve. All right. So the same thing. Hi, Daniel. Oh, my baby. How are you? So this is the type of thing. All right. So if in your life you have come to a point where you realize, oh my God, look at this. Having a hot flash. Good morning, Sally. All right. So if you have got to a point where you are looking at the processes of your life, this is hilarious. It might be a time where you can restructure because you're having a realization. All right. So you want to get there, and it might feel like it's a little bit impossible for you at the moment, but you've just got to have that faith. All right, so Pisces, very, very faith based, or just even that belief that you can do it with effort. Nothing good comes out of no effort. If you want to achieve something, then you have to do it. This is manifestation. Sally and her amazing manifesting gratitude thing that she's doing. You need to pay attention to your life. You need to acknowledge the good things. You need to believe that you can do it. You need to make small steps often to get to where you want to go. All right, but you've got to be realistic and have solid foundations. You need to work through any limiting beliefs that you have. Again, beliefs. It's an intangible thing, but with effort you make it tangible. All right? So definitely us maybe sitting in a very, very honest space. What is working, what is not? All right, so acknowledge that stuff. If it is working, like Sally's been saying, write down your 10 things that you are grateful for every day. You keep looking at the things that are working for you and releasing the things that are not. All right, so there's that moon looking for balance in Libra, conjuncting the South Node, acknowledging that these are the things that are not working and I am releasing. All right, so in the words, I wrote, some profound introspection is available today, but it does take you sitting quietly or going for a walk and not listening to music in your headphones. That's me. I'm talking to myself right there. I go everywhere and I'm always listening to something. So today I'm like, no, I need to pay attention to the messages that I'm getting. So that's my challenge for today. All right. So let yourself feel where you are now compared to where you were back then. Now, let me give you a little bit more insight into that statement. All right. So at 12 o'clock today at lunchtime, the moon in Libra is opposing Chiron in Aries. All right. So this is that time of introspection where you get to look back. All right. So we've got this full moon Chiron experience where you're looking back at yourself as an individual and those old hurts, and you're like, no, no, I'm not doing that anymore because I am worth more. It is, it's built me up. It's given me this, silver lining. you know, I'm definitely not saying to disregard old hurts, but you have moved on from those now. All right, so that's at midday. Then straight away it starts an inconjunct with Uranus in Taurus. All right, so we are allowing new things to happen that are going to give us a better solid foundation, Taurus, that is going to help our comfort, security, finances, and things that are valuable to us. All right, so we're going, yep, I see you, I acknowledge you. This is what you gave me. Here's the adjustments I'm making so that I can be comfortable in the future. All right. So that was between 12 and 5. So just all day today, so very salt like full of juicy aspects that are very, very influential to you right now. So yesterday I was saying about the Sun, Mercury, Saturn all at 9 degrees. That is between 4:35 p.m. today and 5:20 a.m. tomorrow. All right. So overall, like between lunchtime and tomorrow, lunchtime today, lunchtime tomorrow, so much foundational dream space. I can't, you know, I've given you so many words to work with, like, but a lot of it is here. It's always here because spirituality isn't, it's not something that we can show you, you know. What we can show you what we create out of our beliefs, but we can't show you our beliefs, because they're ours, they're our opinions, they're our thoughts, they're our choices, they're our observations and our understandings of reality, so this is why judging other people is stupid, because your opinion is your opinion and you are allowed your opinion as long as you don't try and tell someone else that their opinion is wrong, because how can you? It's a thought. Again, science, data, show me the evidence. All right, now what else? So, yeah, the Mercury Cazimi is allowing you to build healthy new realities. All right. So, again, is it good for you? If it's good for you, go for it. If it's not good for you, release it. All right. So yeah, and just knowing that Saturn is involved, grounded reality, Jupiter and Taurus, tangible results, the evidence of your effort, responsibility. There is some solid, heavy, disciplined determination. You know what I mean? Like it's a bit of a conundrum in itself having Saturn in Pisces, There's that grounded reality in the water space. So I hope you are feeling the vibes I'm trying to express to you. All right, what else have I got? All right, so but at 2:30 we also have another one, all right, where the moon and the south node, all right, so how we are emotionally coping with something, is in conjunct, all right, so adjustment to Uranus. Let's change our foundations and Hygeia in Pisces, because those guys are sextile. So two inconjuncts and a sextile form what is called a finger of God. So that's like, remember the other day I was talking about the universe going, this thing here. All right, so we have that at 2:30. Again, it's in that chunka window that we've got of stuff happening. So, the universe is asking you to alter your to release and alter the new things that you're accepting for the sake of your health and well-being. All right, so very much, again, it's the understanding in this subconscious realm that we're allowing the universe to, maybe we're tuning our antenna into that certain frequency where we can just sit and listen today. I mean, in our busy world, it is really hard to just sit and be calm because we've always got to be doing something. But Uranus, sextile Hygeia, tune in, all right? Because Uranus is frequency. So tune in to the frequency of what is good for you in your mental and physical well-being. All right, and also what's good for, us around us, because Venus is in Aquarius and the moon is in Libra. All right, so boundaries, what's good for everyone, the community, that genius space of future potential as well. So, whew, that was a lot of words. That was a lot of words. All right. So I will draw a card. Anything else today? No, there's just a lot. You know, there's just a lot of stuff happening. My book is full of lots and lots of notes. So just remember that visionary thinking with solid foundations. All right, so draw the card. This one here. Oh, strength. I love that. Oh. No, I can't even make it change. All right. So strength. All right. So I mean she is both the lion and the lamb. All right. So you know there's the heart on her on in her necklace there. So, you know, find that strength within. And you know, I mean, isn't strength just being meek and strong as well? Like being kind and compassionate, yet also being staunch about your own limits and boundaries. All right. So yeah, I do feel that one. I'm like, just still be the nice person that you are, but be fierce when you need to. Visionary thinking with solid foundations. Absolutely, Sally. So find that inner strength that you need to, you know, build the walls, build those castles in the sky, you know, build those castles in the sky, believing that you can achieve anything that you want to. But it definitely takes strength. So that's me, guys. That's me. Thank you so much. Yeah. I hope you have an amazing day. Please remember to, you know, have your pens and papers, especially around that, you know, after lunch. You know, you could be getting some amazing insights after lunch. Just carry it around with you today. This evening, just sit and take a minute to think and allow those, you know, tune that frequency in and just see what happens, see what comes, see what insights you have. You know, you might be able to alter your plans from there on. So I wish you all a magical day too, Sally. So, mwah, thank you, and I will see you tomorrow.